Hello everyone and welcome to this Periscope channel, the Crown for Success Periscope channel. I am so happy to be back. We actually had a few weeks of holidays, all of the RVPs. Thank you for the hearts already. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And basically, during our holidays, we just really thought about what we really want to bring at the table for all of you for 2017. So I'm so excited to be back. For those of you who do not know me, I am one of the RVPs with Crown for Success. So I am a certified life coach, and for me, I'm your creativity optimization coach. So basically anything that has to do with creativity, I'm your girl. And every Sunday at 8 p.m., I'll be here to teach you something that either optimizes your creativity or just makes you creative altogether. All right, so it is 8:03, so we'll actually just go right into it. Like I said, during the holidays, we had about, I think it was 2 weeks and a half. And during that time, I did not work on my businesses at all. As many of you know, I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and I didn't even work on my business at all. I really needed that break. I really needed to meditate on who I wanted to be and who I wanted to be in the new year. And for that, I had to ask myself a lot of tough questions. So because we're here in 2017, Happy New Year's, by the way. I'm a little late, but still. I just really wanted to share with you 10 questions that I asked myself that really helped me to know where I wanted to go and where I wanted to bring this new year. So let's get right to it. Question number 1 is, who are you? Like I said, I really had to meditate about who I am, right? Especially in this society where it's so fast track. Sometimes it sounds stupid to, ask yourself like, who are you? But it's so important because we lose sight of that so much more than we think. So first question is I live in Canada. So first question is to actually ask yourself, who are you? The next one is, who do you want to become? Right? So now that you know who you are and you have that clear, image of who you are, then you need to also know where you want to go with yourself. All right? So, sorry, these comments are not good right now. So I'm just going to block them. All right, cool. We're back. So basically, the first question is, who are you? And the second question is, who do you want to become? All right? And it's so important to ask yourself these two questions because the third question is, what do you need to do in order to be that person? So basically, you know who you are, you know who you want to be, and in 2017, we're going to close that gap and you're going to be who you always wanted to be. A lot of people think that, it's going to take so much time to be who I want to be. And that's just a mindset thing. So as soon as you know that you are not going to be the person that you are okay with in this year and that you're really going to reach to your full potential, then get it, and be that person as of today. So question number 4, reflecting last year, reflecting 2016, think about what do you want more of? And of course, everyone's going to say money, right? But I encourage you to think a little further than that. It can be, freedom. It can be going at concerts. It can be anything, honestly. But really think, what do you want more of this year compared to last year? And by the way, when I'm telling you all of these questions, I really encourage you to write them down and write your answers and keep that for the entire year. That's what I did. I took a little notebook and I got them all. And basically, I just go back to visit them if I feel a little lost. All right? So number 5 is, what do you want less of? All right. So what do you want less of? So think in 2016, what was just like too much for you and you're like, nah, cut that shit. I'm not going to have that for 2017. For example, for me, it's stuff. We received so much stuff in 2016, especially with my baby girl, which I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, but it just, no, we do not need all this stuff. So we're going to minimalize all of this. So for me, that's the one thing that I want less of is less stuff in order to create a space where I can be creative because I'm an artist. But for you, it might be something totally different, and that's okay. Just know what it is. Number 6 is, what was your biggest struggle in 2016 and what did you learn from it? So here, the point is to know your mistakes, know, your standards, know what you accept and you shouldn't have accepted, and from there, not do the mistake twice. Because I am a firm believer that we live to make mistakes. That's how we learn, but we don't need to make them twice. And your chances of making them twice lowers when you actually take time to reflect on the lessons you learned the first time. Number 7 is, what was the best moment of 2016 and why was it the best? So for me, one of my best moments was a family moment. And the reason why is because I was with my family, right? And that really made me think that, wow, that moment was just a regular moment, by the way. But I guess I missed family time so much. So that made me realize that I need to incorporate my family more into the daily things that I do. Even though I do have 2 businesses, I need to, kind of be there for my family a little more because that's what I cherished most. Number 8. Now we're going to talk business, ladies, because now that you know who you are, now that you've learned your lesson, and now that you know what's important to you, it's time to talk coins. So as far as your business, what's one big goal you want to achieve in the first quarter of this year? So by the end of March, what is your big goal? And I did say business, but it doesn't have to make money. For example, like I said, I'm an artist, right? It can just be an art piece that I want to do for me, or an artistic movement, which is basically one of my biggest goals. But for you, it could even be anything like good nutrition. It could be doing that hobby that you love. It can be an income goal. It just can be anything, but write it down. One big goal. And then number 9, how are you going to get there? So like I said, I really encourage you all to really write down the answers, write down these questions, and then write down your answers to these questions in a notebook. Especially for this question, how are you going to get to your biggest goal? It would be amazing if y'all can write step by step how you're going to get there, and therefore you have an action plan. And your big goal is not overwhelming. And your big goal is not overwhelming because you kind of put it into smaller goals, right? You broke it down. And you know what to do every day. So when you think of that big goal, think of what you need to do in the month, what you need to do in the week, and what you need to do every day to reach that goal. So really plan it out. And now my last question that I ask myself and that you absolutely need to ask yourself is, how will you celebrate yourself way more this year? All right? Because I am a firm believer that I really can't hear you. Let me know if you can hear me now. I am such a firm believer that we do not celebrate ourselves enough. We just don't. We should be celebrating ourselves every day, ladies. Whether that's a little mani-pedi. Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you. Whether that's a mani-pedi, whether anything, lunch, anything. And it doesn't have to be a huge thing too. It can just be something that you do at home, like read a book. But you really need to celebrate yourself every day or at least every week by all means, because a lot of times we'll think of that one big goal and we don't celebrate ourselves throughout our process. Perfect. Thank you so much. So that was it. I know I went fast, so let me just recap. So question number 1, who are you? Question number 2, who do you want to be? And question number 3, what do you need to do to become that person? And the goal here is in 2017, you are going to be that person that you always wanted to be. And you're going to stop thinking that it'll take time. It doesn't. You can start tomorrow to be that person you want to be. All right? Think about her values. Think about her character and apply it right away. Number 4, what do you want more of? So actually knowing what you want in life. And what do you want less of? Right? So what do you not need? What is something that just keeps you in a negative space or that you lose focus, right? And then number 6, what is your biggest struggle? What was your biggest struggle of 2016 and what did you learn from it for us not to do it again? Number 7, what was your greatest moment? So for you to know what really matters. Number 9, let's talk coins and ambition. What is your one big goal that you want to achieve by the end of March? And then how are you going to break it down? So I actually want you to answer what are the things you need to do in order to get there? So break it down, make an action plan. And number 10, which is the biggest one, how will you celebrate yourself way more? All right, so that was it. Like I said, those are the top 10 questions that really helped me come into the new year very nicely and that I meditated on a lot during our vacation. If you have any questions, I will stay on the channel for another minute. But in the meantime, let me just share with you. So I know a lot of you have been really following us, and I truly appreciate it, especially if you love this one. Swipe up or sideways, depending which phone you have, and please share it with your followers. I will be forever grateful. And for the ones that are new here, like I said, Crown for Success, I am a certified life coach and RVP for Crown for Success. And if you do not know what that is, it is a community of ambitious women that are just supporting one another. And we just mentor you and we provide you coaching in order for you to live your dream lifestyle that you so deserve. So if you want to take part, and if you want to join our community, I invite you to go right here. Thank you so much. So you can go at bit.ly/Queen Nessa. So I'll say it again, bit.ly/Queen Nessa. And that's where you'll have all the information on how to become a member just like us. And then if you have any additional questions or anything I can help you with, by all means, reach out. So my IG is Nestiology, as you see it right here. And then I also have a mama business, which is my.mamahood for the ones that are mamas. So I do not see any questions. So yes, absolutely. There is one more question, so I will be staying for that. But if you do have any question, like I said, don't be shy. By all means, reach out. I hope you really enjoyed this. No, I do not know Ryan. Sorry. Yes, so my IG was on there. Let me just show it again. So my IG is Nestiology. And you can actually either view the replay or you can even take a screenshot. So I'll just leave it for another maybe 5 seconds. And I'm pretty on there pretty much all day. I just check it every 2 hours because I do have a digital business. All right, so I hope you got it. And if not, like I said, the replay will be up for 24 hours. Perfect. I'm so happy that you were writing. And like I said, definitely reach out to me. I just love like woman empowerment. That's what I stand for. So if you have a huge goal and you don't really know how to break it down, or if you're wanting to be someone but you don't really know how to get there, please, please, please reach out to me. That's what I do. All right, so thank you so much. And I will be here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if there is topics that you would love for me to talk about, like I said, my IG is right there for you. I always listen to my audience. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a wonderful Sunday.